Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I am Victor Michael Vincent Jr., and I am your reentry expert. Today, I'd like to talk about a couple books that I love. Some books that really captured me. Some books that kept me in tears. It gave me something really to think about. The first book I want to talk about is Just Mercy with Bryan Stephens. As a matter of fact, Bryan Stephens has a center in Alabama that I would love to see. He also has a lynching museum down in Alabama. If you can look back over my shoulder, this is a calendar of the EJI, which is an organization that he runs down in Alabama to help people who've been falsely accused and people sitting on death row. The reason why the book struck me was I was able to read stories about how broken the judicial system is. We lock up people all the time, and we lock up a lot of innocent people. And the book will show you some cases of some innocent people, some people who are totally innocent, who spent years on death row trying to fight for their innocence. A couple of them got off. A couple of them died while being innocent. So that's the first book, Just Mercy. Love Bryan Stephens. If you can, Google him to hear his speeches. Man, the brother is sharp. The brother is intelligent. He's mild-mannered. I just love his style. The second book is The Sun Does Shine by Ray Hinton. Ray Hinton was the guy that Bryan Stephens actually represented on death row. Man, this man spent 30 years on death row to be released because he wasn't guilty. He fought for his life for 30 years. He was on death row, and he actually could smell the people on death row being electrocuted. He could smell their flesh burn as they executed men and a woman on death row during his 36 years of incarceration. And it was crazy because, well, I want you to read the book. I really, really want you to read the book. And the reason why I want you to read the book is I want you to understand, no matter how bad you think you have it, man, somebody has it worse. And that dude had it bad. I know, of course, a lot of people get locked up for little small crimes they do. People get some big time for some crimes they do. But it's another thing to know that you're totally innocent, but because of hatred, bigotry, and racism, you end up spending 30 years on death row fighting for your life. Man, I cried reading that whole book. It took me forever to get finished with it. I want to say I've been reading that book for probably about 6 months because I have to put it down, wipe my eyes, and get my mind right. That book has helped me to build up my character because each time I go to work or I walk out of this house and I walk into some kind of situation, I really realize, like, yo, compared to what he had to go through, man, this is nothing. All that negativity that people talk, I could be around people and not even hear them anymore. Most of the time when people talk to me, I'm shaking my head, yes, and agreeing to things, and I don't know the first thing that came out of their mouth because I have a switch now to cut that negativity off. You're not going to sit around me and talk negativity. You're not going to sit around me and talk about problems without talking about solution. Yo, don't get me wrong. I love to converse with people. I love to learn new things. I love to talk about old things. I love hearing about history. However, one thing that I don't want to hear is a whole bunch of negativities because it's within each one of us to change our problems, to change our lifestyles, to cope, and to get over situations and problems. It's a sorry man that's stuck in a hole with a shovel and a ladder and can't figure out a way to get out. What I'm saying is that you have the mindset to change your situation if you choose to change it. But sometimes we just get far too comfortable in our situations and we die in those bad situations. And this book right here is about a dude who could have gave up. This dude started a book club on death row. And just about everybody in the book club with him was executed. I don't want to give up a whole lot of story. I want you to really to check it out for yourself. I want you to check out both of these. Matter of fact, I had some people up to start a book club because I want them to read this one and then come back and read this one. And I want to sit down and talk about it. And I want to sit down and talk about the way it affects our neighborhoods, the way that it affects our environment, and what we could do to bring about change. See, change is often started in a conversation. Ideas are developed. Plans are laid. And then you follow through with a movement. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am Victor Michael Vincent Jr. I am your reentry expert. Check them out, man. Do yourself a favor. Send somebody one for Christmas. If you got one of those little hard-headed jokers that just won't do right, this one, then this one. You'll be investing in that kid's future. As a matter of fact, I gave one of these out, but I hold on to this one because I actually got him to autograph it. For some reason, I can't find the autograph right now. But I'm telling you, man, check it out. Pass it to somebody. Give it to somebody for Christmas. Because it's time that we learn. It's time that we realize what struggles we have ahead of us. And we realize that we are all gifted with the power to overcome. But sometimes the only way to know that you have the power to overcome is by hearing somebody else's story. Once again, love all of y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed week. I am Victor Michael Vincent Jr., and I am your reentry expert. Peace.